explored a little more with the Gemini Enterprise Agent Platform. I explored the deployment feature of Gemini GEAP, which is part of Scale. So if you see, I have the agent now deployed as in Agent Engine, right? And the code for that is this deploy.py. This has the code to deploy it into the Agent Engine. And this is a demo application. It's a travel booking application, very simple application using Gemini 3.1 Pro preview, right? It's a travel planner basically, right? Where I have given 4 tools. These tools are coded as functions, right? And then when I run the deploy, it deploys to the Agent Engine deployment. The README has the detailed instructions on what to do to deploy it in GEAP, right? So this is what I did: Python deploy.py, then my project ID, the staging bucket that I created, display name, right? But before that, you'll have to set up the buckets, set up the secrets, because I'm using the Gemini API key. So some of the bindings we need to add to secrets, and then put the API key, Gemini API key, into GCP Secrets Manager, right? So this is like the program to deploy. But once I deploy, the amazing thing that I saw right now is that ADK Web is now integrated, right? So earlier, when I used to do local ADK development, we could do ADK Web and then do the testing of the agent. Now I can do it right from here in the playground. So one thing I noticed though, since I'm using in-memory session, if I ask a question to this travel agent, the response flashes for a split second and then it goes away. And I think it is because of in-memory session, because the session gets destroyed, so it is not able to get that result persistent on the UI, right? For example, if I say, please plan my trip to NYC, let's say, right? So this is how I can check the how the agent is running. See, it came and then it went away, right? The best thing is, now that has run, I can actually now go to traces. The traces are available here, right? So if I go to the trace view, so this is a session. The session is connected to the session has a traces, right? So it is so the one that I ran right now, 11:03 p.m., right? This is the one that I ran, right? So if I click on this trace, I can see what happened. So this is great, right? So this is the trace ID invocation. This is what invoked the LLM, right? Then the invocation. Okay, this is where we create the invocation ID, and after that, invoked the agent. This is the description of the agent. This is the name of the agent, right? And then it calls the LLM, right? When it calls the LLM, this is the result. I think this is the request, right? And then this is the response, right? Both the request and the response are getting logged. This is the model that I used, finish reason, right? Everything is coming here. and finally the generate. So call LLM calls the generate content. So here again, like that ends um, the agent execution, right? So the traces are immediately visible. This is the best part, right? Um, so I have seen this earlier in LangGraph Cloud. Now similar feature is there in GEP itself, right? Other thing is I can look at the sessions that I have run so far. There is a dashboard, excellent, right? So this is the best part, I right? Like how many sessions I did, what is the average turns per session, how many agent invocation, agent request count, if there is an error, right? The token usage by input, output. I have not tested the evaluation part yet. Um, so these are okay. So this is again, I think a good one, right? Where it look how many model calls, which models were called, token usage by model. Looks like there is a tools as well. I have not explored this, but let's see what it comes. It's probably these are the tools that are called via MCP server. If I have to the abstraction, probably those do not come in here. Let's see the usage part. Wow, it shows the container memory allocation, token usage, container CPU allocation, right? And all the logs, right? So there are a lot more to explore. I just scratched the surface so far. Um, so identity is another thing, right? So it uses SPIFFE protocol, right? So this is the SPIFFE identity, I think the domain based identity. So every agent, when deployed in agent engine, automatically gets the agent identity, right? So as I said, I'm just scratched the surface. There are a lot many things that I am yet to explore, but for tonight, that's all. Thank you.